Okay, coming to the other greeting, we have said that good morning. So in the morning, when you find someone, you will say what? Good morning. And we have seen the equivalent term in Amharic language. So the other greeting is good afternoon. When you find someone in the afternoon, you will say good afternoon. Okay, good afternoon. So similar situation happens here. If you want to say good afternoon for someone who you know or who you don't know, in order to say good afternoon, when you find someone, whether the person is male or female or two or more than two person, in English you will say good afternoon. It's similar. But in Amharic language, it differs for female, for male, and for two or more than two person. Okay? In order to say good afternoon in Amharic, if the person is female will say what? Dana Walsh or Endemen Walsh. Dana Walsh or Endemen Walsh. This one is alphabet D, and this one is a subgroup of alphabet N, that is Na, Nanuni, Na. And this one is subgroup of alphabet W, Wu, Wa. This one is Wa, okay? And this one is subgroup of alphabet L, called La, Lu, Li, La, Le, Le. This one is D, okay? And this one is subgroup of alphabet Sh, Shu, Shi, Sha, Shi, Sh. So when we read it, Dana Walsh, okay? Dana Walsh. Or this one is subgroup of alphabet A, U, I, A, E. This one is subgroup of alphabet N, Nu, Ni, Na, Ni, N. This one is basic alphabet D. This one is subgroup of alphabet M, Mu, Mi, Ma, Mi, M. This one is subgroup of alphabet N, Nu, Ni, Na, Ni, N. Okay. This one is subgroup of alphabet Wu, Wi, Wa. This one is Wa. And this one is subgroup of alphabet La, Lu, Li, La, Le, Le. Okay. This one is subgroup of alphabet Sh, Shu, Shi, Sha, Shi, Sh. So when we read it, this one is N, Demen, and Demen Walsh, Demen Walsh. So Dana Walsh or Endemen Walsh is the equivalent term in Amharic in order to say good afternoon. Okay, good afternoon. And this one works for female. If you want to say good afternoon, female, if the person is female, and if you want to say good afternoon in Amharic, you will say what? Dana Walsh or Endemen Walsh. Okay, Dana Walsh or Endemen Walsh. Whereas if the person is male, and if you want to say good afternoon in Amharic, you will say to him Dana Walk. K. This one is K, okay? Dana Walk. If the person is female, we'll say Dana Walsh. Sh. Dana Walsh. This one is Sh. Whereas if the person is male, if you want to say good afternoon, you will say Dana Walk K or Endemen Walk. Dana Walk or Endemen Walk if the person is male, okay? The other option is the persons are two or more than two persons, and if you want to say good afternoon, you will say Dana Walachu, okay? Dana Walachu or Endemen Walachu, okay? Endemen Walachu. Dana Walachu or Endemen Walachu is the option, okay? If the persons are two or more than two persons, in order to say good afternoon in Amharic, you will say to them what? Dana Walachu or Endemen Walachu, okay? Endemen Walachu. Similarly, there is what reply, okay? If someone says you good afternoon, you will reply by saying good afternoon. So the reply in Amharic is, common reply is what? እግዚአብሔር ይመስገን. For all of the greetings, you can say what? እግዚአብሔር ይመስገን. This is the most common reply, okay? If someone asks you, and if you are a male person, for instance, I'm a male person, if someone says me, ደህና ዋልክ, then I will reply by saying እግዚአብሔር ይመስገን, okay? Or I will reply same thing. If he say to me ደህና ዋልክ, then I will reply to him by saying ደህና ዋልክ. And if the person asks me, the greeting is female person, if she says to me ደህና ዋልክ, then I will reply to her by saying ደህና ዋልሽ. Since she is female, I will say to her ደህና ዋልሽ. And if the persons are two or more than two persons asks me the greeting by saying ደህና ዋልክ, then I will reply to them by saying ደህና ዋላችሁ. Since they are two or more than two persons, I will reply to them by saying ደህና ዋላችሁ. Okay? I will reply same thing. If someone asks me ደህና ዋልክ, then I will reply to him ደህና ዋልክ if the person is male. But if the person is female, ደህና ዋልሽ. If the persons are two or more than two, ደህና ዋላችሁ. Or the common reply is እግዚአብሔር ይመስገን. If someone asks me ደህና ዋልክ, then I will reply by saying እግዚአብሔር ይመስገን. Okay? Okay, so the third option is if the persons are two or more than two persons, in order to say good afternoon in Amharic, the equivalent term is ደህና ዋላችሁ, ደህና ዋላችሁ. In order to say good afternoon, we'll say what? ደህና ዋላችሁ or እንደምን ዋላችሁ, እንደምን ዋላችሁ. Then they will reply by saying እግዚአብሔር ይመስገን, or if the person asks them is male, they will reply to him ደህና ዋልክ, or if the person asks them the greeting is female, they will reply ደህና ዋልሽ, or if the person asking them the greeting are two or more than two persons, they will reply by saying ደህና ዋላችሁ.